Learn English through stories. Intermediate English. One eye, two eyes, three eyes. A strange family. Three sisters, one with one eye, one with three, and the middle one, ordinary, with only two. But sometimes being ordinary hides the greatest magic. Want to know what happens next? Keep reading to discover the magic and improve your English, step by step. Three daughters. In a cottage on a hill lived a mother with her three daughters. The eldest, called One Eye, had a single eye in the middle of her forehead. The second, Three Eyes, had one eye there too, but also two more, just like other people. Because the youngest daughter looked ordinary with only two eyes, she was called Two Eyes, and her family treated her unkindly. Cruel sisters. You are no better than the servants, One Eye would sneer. With your plain face and your two simple eyes, you are nothing special, Three Eyes would add, tossing her head. They ate fine meals and wore pretty clothes, but they gave Two Eyes only their leftovers to eat and dressed her in grey, ragged hand-me-downs. A lonely friend. Two Eyes' only friend was the family's little white goat. Every day, she would lead it out to the meadow to graze on the sweet grass. She would sit under a willow tree, often crying from hunger and loneliness. The little goat would nudge her hand gently, as if it understood all of her sorrows and wished it could help. A wise woman appears. One day, as Two Eyes was crying, a kind-faced old woman appeared before her. "Why do you weep, little one?" she asked, her voice like rustling leaves. Two Eyes told her everything. The woman smiled and said, "I will help you. Your little goat is more special than you know. You must simply learn the right words to say." Magic words revealed. The wise woman taught Two Eyes a little rhyme. Just say, "Little goat, bleat, and bring me something to eat, and you will see." With a kind pat on her head, the woman vanished. Two Eyes, though doubtful, decided to try. She stood up and faced her little goat, her heart pounding with a sliver of hope. A feast from the goat. "Little goat, bleat," she whispered, "and bring me something to eat." Instantly, the goat shook its head, and a beautiful little table appeared, covered in a white cloth. On it was a silver plate with the most delicious roasted vegetables, warm bread, and a glass of sweet milk. Two Eyes ate until she was completely full. Suspicion at home. When she was finished, she said the second rhyme the woman had taught her. "Little goat, bleat, take away the treat." In a flash, the table and everything on it disappeared. That evening at home, Two Eyes didn't touch the meager scraps her sisters left for her. "What's this?" her mother snapped. "Have you been eating elsewhere?" One Eye falls asleep. The next day, One Eye was sent to the meadow with Two Eyes. "I will find out your secret," she declared. But when they sat under the willow tree, Two Eyes sang a soft lullaby. "Are you awake, One Eye?" she sang, and the single, watchful eye grew heavy and soon closed. One Eye fell fast asleep, snoring loudly. Mother grows wary. While One Eye slept, Two Eyes summoned the magic table and ate a wonderful meal. When she returned home full and happy again, her mother knew something was amiss. "Tomorrow, Three Eyes shall go with you," she commanded. "With 3 eyes, she will surely not be fooled by your tricks. We will discover your secret." 3 Eyes watches closely. The following day, Three Eyes accompanied her sister to the meadow. "I will watch you like a hawk," she boasted, her 3 eyes blinking in the sun. As they rested under the tree, Two Eyes began to sing her soft, sleepy song again, hoping to lull her clever sister into a deep and peaceful slumber. Pretending to sleep. Two Eyes sang, "Are you awake, Three Eyes?" But in her haste, she forgot a part of the song. She only sang to 2 of her sister's eyes. So, while the 2 normal eyes closed and Three Eyes pretended to snore, her third eye, in the middle of her forehead, stayed wide open, secretly watching everything. The secret exposed. Three Eyes saw it all: the magic rhyme, the little goat, and the wonderful feast that appeared out of thin air. She could barely contain her jealousy. That evening, she ran straight to their mother and told her everything she had witnessed. "The goat!" she shrieked. "It's the goat! He's magical!" The goat condemned. The mother was filled with a terrible green envy. She declared that the magical goat must be slain immediately, so that its powers could not be used by Two Eyes any longer. "You will have no more secret feasts," she yelled. "Your days of being special are over." Two Eyes was heartbroken and cried bitterly. Heartbreak and loss. Two Eyes pleaded and begged for her friend's life, but her mother and sisters would not listen. They took the little goat away, and Two Eyes cried, as if her heart would break in two. She felt more alone than ever before, having lost the only creature in the world who had ever shown her any kindness. The woman returns. As she sat weeping in the meadow, the wise woman appeared once more. "Do not despair, child," she said softly. "Your sisters are cruel, but their jealousy cannot triumph over your good heart. Ask them for the goat's entrails and bury them in the earth in front of the cottage. Something wonderful will happen." Burying the goat's remains. Two Eyes did as the woman said. Her sisters laughed at her strange request, but they gave her what she asked for. That evening, by the light of the moon, she dug a small hole in the ground before the cottage door and buried the goat's remains, whispering a sad and quiet goodbye to her dear friend. The magical tree. The very next morning, a magnificent tree stood where she had buried the goat's remains. Its trunk rose tall and strong, its leaves shimmered like silver, and golden apples sparkled in the sunlight. It was a tree of wonder, unlike anything the village had ever seen. Greedy sisters fail. Her mother ordered One Eye to climb the tree and fetch the golden fruit, but the branches simply bent and swayed away from her grasp. Then she ordered Three Eyes to try, but the same thing happened. No matter how hard they tried, the magical tree would not let either of the envious sisters touch its golden apples. The night arrives. Just then, a handsome young knight named Emmerich came riding by on a fine white horse. He stopped in his tracks, completely mesmerized by the sight of the silver and gold tree. "This is a miracle," he exclaimed. "This tree must belong to a person of great worth. Its beauty is beyond compare." One Eye fails. "The tree is ours," cried One Eye, running forward. The knight smiled. "If you can pick one of those golden apples for me, I shall give you whatever you desire." One Eye tried with all her might, jumping and reaching, but the branches always danced just out of her reach. She huffed in frustration. Three Eyes fails. Three Eyes pushed her sister aside. "Let me try, noble knight," she said with a curtsy. But the tree would not let her touch its branches either. The knight was about to ride away, disappointed, when he caught a glimpse of Two Eyes, who had been hiding in a barrel, ashamed of her ragged clothes. Two Eyes chosen. "You there," the knight called. "Will you try?" Two Eyes shyly stepped forward. As soon as she reached out her hand, a golden branch loaded with apples bent down to meet her. She easily plucked a perfect golden apple and offered it to the knight. He was amazed by her gentle grace and kindness. Happily ever after. "You are the one," Knight Emmerich declared. "You are as good and true as this tree is beautiful." He asked Two Eyes to be his wife, and she joyfully accepted. He swept her away from her cruel family and took her to his magnificent castle, where she was dressed in fine silks and treated with love and respect. Forgiving her sisters. Years later, two beggars came to the castle gate. Their clothes were dirty and torn, their faces tired from hardship. Two Eyes recognized them at once as her sisters, One Eye and Three Eyes, who had fallen on hard times. Instead of turning them away, she remembered the kindness of the wise woman and welcomed them inside, forgiving them for everything. What about you? Two Eyes was bullied for being ordinary. In the end, her kindness and patience became her greatest strength. What about you? Have you ever felt ordinary, but later discovered your own hidden strength or talent? Share your story in the comments. Your words might provide someone the hope and encouragement they need. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share for more fun English lessons.